Hello everyone and welcome to the video. Today I would like to discuss easily obtainable gear you can acquire during TBC pre-patch for your new Paladins. This video is aimed towards fresh horde Paladins, but it may be used for undergeared or fresh alliance Paladins as well. You may have seen a lot of best in slot lists circling around the internet. Most of them include big ticket items like Stylene's Impeding Scarab or the Face of Death. While those items are really good for protection paladins going into TBC, they are not easily obtainable by most of the player base, especially for those that are in smaller or more casual guilds that are not farming endgame raid content. And on that note, let's get into it. I've decided to use a website called 70 Upgrades, which allows me to set up a character sheet with hand-picked items, enchants and talents. Before we dive into the gearing segment, I'd like to talk about talents first. This website has an amazing feature by incorporating class-specific talents to the character sheet. That means Paladin unique talents such as Sacred Duty, which increases total stamina by 6%, and Combat Expertise, which increases total stamina by additional 10%, will increase total HP on the main character page. The talents I've selected do not include Ardent Defender, Reckoning, or Improved Judgment, as I believe those are not needed for lower tier vanilla raids or Outland dungeon leveling. If you would like to see a preview of these talents, you will find a link in the description of the video. Now let's get to the fun part, the gear. Majority of these items found in this gear set come from AQ20 and Zul'Gurub raids. Reasoning behind that is because those raids have a different, shorter 3-day raid lockout reset compared to the 7-day 40-man raid lockout. Also, they are much easier in terms of difficulty and can be cleared with pug groups. They are also perfect transitions from leveling and 5-man dungeons into the raiding scene. Furthermore, if you do these raids as a protection paladin alongside a feral druid tank, the drops are almost guaranteed to be yours. 5 items on this list come from AQ20. Belt, helmet, and cloak offer a lot of defensive stats, while shoulders and gloves have a mix of stats and combined provide a total of 26 spell damage. This is a solid mix of survivability and increased threat. In total, there are 6 items that we want from Zul'Gurub. Although the shield gives no stamina, it provides a massive amount of avoidance. Blood Collar. The sword is an amazing threat weapon and its 2.0 speed is not bad either. Legs, neckpiece and the rings both provide more defensive stats, and additionally, while having both rings equipped, the 2 set bonus from the rings gives 12 dodge rating. Not bad at all. Other items on this list come from quests or dungeons. The breastplate is a quest reward from In Dreams, something you might want to get as you're doing your Paladin unique quest for the mount. Mark of Tyranny is a reward from For the Horde quest. All you need to do is kill General Drakisath in Upper Blackrock Spire and return to Troll. Both quest rewards come from chain quests, and links to those can be found in the description below. Boots and bracers are dungeon drops. Shalehusk boots drop in BRD, and the bracers are from Scholomance. You don't necessarily want to chase after these specifically. Items with similar stats will do just fine. Lastly, the Trinket, Vigilance Charm, gives 24 dodge rating and drops from the last boss in Dire Maul West. If you're unlucky and have counterattack lodestone in your inventory, you can use that one instead. When it comes to Librams, until Outland, there are not that many that are great. Libram of Hope reduces mana cost of every seal cast by 20. If used on cooldown with previously mentioned talent specialization, it nets out 120 mana per minute. Nothing too amazing, but nothing too bad either. Enchants used for this set are plus 7 stamina on bracers and shield, since both are relatively cheap. Plus 30 spell damage on weapon can be expensive, and if you want to save gold, you can skip this one. All of this combined brings us to almost 5000 health, 3100 mana and over 9000 armor without any consumables or class buffs. For threat, we have 89 spell damage And with Holy Shield up, avoidance goes up to 83% with 120 block value. Although this is nothing to be amazed by, it is enough to reliably tank normal dungeons in the Hellfire Citadel. Ramparts and Blood Furnace normal are not too difficult and you will clear them without any problems. With a couple of quest rewards and dungeon drops, you can reliably continue your pursuit of level 70 as you go through adventures in the Outland. The idea behind this video was to create a cheap set of gear that is easy to get and sufficient enough to clear any content after going through the Dark Portal. Items such as Stalines and Mark of the Champion are very good, but you can live without them. Once you hit level 70, there are many different alternatives that you might want to consider instead. I'll be covering those in another video. If you watched this video until the end, I hope you found it entertaining and informative. And if you want to watch me live, you can find me at twitch.tv/fogface. On that note, roll the outro.